2 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions, 4 passes defensed, and now a sack.
Yeah, well, he'll be the AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
You're giving it to him right now.
I am.
There's a flag as... Whoa!
Hello.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's...
Mason Rudolph got into
needs
it.
to get out of there.
What in the world? Believe Myles Garrett? They're swinging a helmet?
Yeah, there'll be some ejections coming out of this.
There may be suspensions.
That's right, suspensions.
And here it is.
Well, he tackled Rudolph. Rudolph didn't like the way that he was tackled.
Oh, gosh.
Man.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Rips the helmet off Rudolph's head and then eventually swings it and hits him in the head. The Giants are thinking about what could have been, and here's what was going on after that run. And again, it's Beckham and Norman downfield. Beckham walks off with his helmet off, and there's still not a flag down on the turf. Let's see how it got going.
Well, Josh Norman was on him. They gave a little bit of help, and looked like Odell Beckham came back in and took a shot on Josh Norman, and you just don't know what all has happened on each of these plays. We saw on the first possession the scuffle that took place.
Even after the last play, these two are still going at it.
Well, the last 2 times we see there from Odell Beckham, and then on the previous scuffle that they had, I think that was initiated by Beckham as well, because he's been getting pounded on each time, and he's waiting for them now to throw a flag. He's trying to keep his cool, hand up inside the face mask, and if these officials would watch what's going on, they got to be real careful, the Giants do.
Down by 28. Here is Beckham. He's got his first catch of the day, and now Norman gets on top of him at the end of it.
And I think Tom Brady's had a heck of a season without some key guys.
Beckham with a first down catch, and he is thrown to the ground by Norman. And there they go again, and there is a flag.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 13. 15-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 after enforcement.
Here is 2nd and 15. Handoff is to Vereen, able to stay upright and picks up a first down. And there's Beckham again. What is going on? Watch the end of this play. That's not it. It's here. And they go head to head. Then Norman gets in with it.
Handoff for Ward on 3rd and 8. And Ward leaning forward. Flags come down. Oh, there's punching now.
Yeah, Finnegan and Andre Johnson going after it. Both of the helmets were ripped off. And we may have even more action.
Oh, it's continuing. It spills over. Well, it's gotten ugly.
Finnegan was mad about the previous play. He took a shot right away at Andre Johnson, and now they're going to be tossing Andre Johnson out of the game for sure.
Fluky plays this time after all the stuff of these 2 weeks.
And then a scrum, of course. Here you go, flags. So you'll have an ugly ending to what was a pretty terrific ball game. Well, a lot of frustration out there. And the guys in blue.
You know, from Seattle's standpoint, whatever. From New England's standpoint, you're 18 seconds away from a Super Bowl championship. You don't throw a punch. at anybody here.
Out of 5, looking for Cohen initially, and now Trubisky running, and flag is down, and a late hit. Boy, what a nasty hit that was on the quarterback who had already given himself up. And Richard Sherman is in there throwing fist. Cassius Marsh coming in to break it up. So you got a couple of penalties going on here. You have the one in the backfield, and then you have the late hit on Trubisky. It's hard to tell who it was once he went down, and then a big crowd there.
Yeah, that's
Harris.
Now, the positive for what Harris does is he keeps his helmet out of it. He's going to hit him with his chest. You got to be able to pull off on that in today's day and rule, and that's a rookie mistake right there. Because
12 quarters coming into the game. 2:18 to go. The Giants have 2 timeouts remaining. Beckham got a block, got a couple of them. And this may be a flag. And then a kick by Beckham. Tell you, this game's got a chance to get ugly. It might get ugly right now. It is getting ugly right now. You can see this coming from a long time ago. We've had a kicker kick somebody in the face. We've had a couple of late hits out of bounds. That one a very late hit out of bounds by Alec Ogletree. And Odell Beckham Jr. didn't like it at all.
Well, when he was going to get off of the block, Alex Ogletree actually pushed him and mushed him in the helmet and in the face mask. And that's when you saw the retaliation out of Odell Beckham Jr. But we've got to get back to football here. As much fighting and all this stuff that...
I'll tell you, David Deal, you know, you brought it up earlier. It's clearly that's just a late hit, a late shove, and then a push, a kick.
Good thing Laura Oakman was able, our sideline reporter was able to get out of the way of that one because she was right there.
And get out of the way, Laura. Find safety somewhere down there. You know, you brought it up.
Oh, my goodness. That's Lattimore down there. And, of course, looks like Mike Evans. Now, we've seen Evans already this year in games where he's not involved. And we're not saying that he's to blame for this. But we saw his tirade in Minnesota when he wasn't getting the football and wasn't playing well. And not quite sure what happened here. But it looked like Evans was right in the middle of it again. Although Winston, oh, that's not good.
So that's some composure. Then
Evans comes over out of nowhere and just slams Lattimore to the deck. Evans should be thrown out of the game.
Wow. That's why you have replay. And that's this whole team has lost its composure.
I mean, I don't know what in the world Winston is doing out there. And then he makes contact into the ear of Lattimore with his finger. And I mean, Peyton is hot, and I don't blame him.
I mean, that he should be hot.
Reese to Hilliard. He's hit immediately, ridden out of bounds by Charles Tillman. Short pickup. And we've got pushing and shoving. There's the intensity that Chris talked about. Aaron Sears, the left guard. Oh, they're going at it. Alex Brown involved with number 70, Donald Penn.
So
heated up right away.
Ridiculous. Play the game. I know you got a lot of emotion. I know it's the home opener for Chicago. Somebody pushes you, let him get the flag. Don't retaliate. That is not bright by Donald Penn or Alex Brown for that matter. Tackle. And he just came out. Oh, there it is right there. As he was on the ground, he tried to reach out and get the outside rusher. And then the left tackle, Aaron Sears, pushed him over the back of Donald Penn. Alex Brown, Tommy Harris, they didn't like it.
For Beathard, who's going to run and slide. And here come flags flying in the air. And they're shoving and pushing because Buffet went to Beathard after he slid. And Hyde got knocked down. There's another flag. Out of control. Who's on the vest trying to keep everybody in place? Brave down there. Frosty Rucker.
The starting left tackle jumps on top of it. A flag and a free-for-all in the end zone. This has been building throughout this first half. The officials get in there to try to limit the issues, and Mahomes is limping.
Yeah, that's the key point here. What they're doing in the end zone really doesn't matter. This is what matters, is why is he limping on that left leg? You might assume it's...
Yeah, Jack with a shove, and then chatting, and then another push, and then a swing.
Now that's an ejection swing right there. You can see the official threw the initial flag and then tossed his helmet.
So Jack and Watkins got into it. Watkins was standing over him. Jack retaliated. He got a push from behind by Robinson. And then Jack took a shot.
Look at the time he has, and he wants every bit of it, and it is intercepted. That is Marcus Williams with the pick, and then something extra with the throwdown, and the flag reigns in because of it.
Joe, you're exactly correct. Interception, then a tackle, but the tackle is a pickup and a throwdown. Personal foul, 15 yards.
And now they got to clean things up as both teams are right in the midst of it. And for Deshaun Watson, his first interception in his last 228 pass attempts in the regular season. As he up and over slams Marcus Williams.
It's an interception by the defense. On the play, we have a UNR, unnecessary roughness. Offense number 10. Now 15-yard penalty will be enforced at the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Falcons game as a pump fake and then ball tipped and picked. Corey Littleton comes up with the interception. It's going to be an instant red zone drive. At the end of the play, though, look what happens here. Maybe this replay will show us some pushing and shoving, and Aaron Donald got into it with Devontae Freeman. Flags flew, as you see the great concentration by Littleton, who we've mentioned a couple of times in this game. Okay, here's the scuffle we're talking about. Face masks being grabbed. It's Devontae Freeman, who's not a big guy, against Aaron Donald, who most certainly is a big, strong, tough guy. Takedown by the official. Look at this one, though. Donald and Freeman head-to-head, and then Donald lifts him up like Darth Vader did to the insubordinate general in Star Wars. Just lifts him right up off his feet. One more time. We got to see that.
Into the pile he goes, trying to dig his way. Wolf among them, a couple down there, and Pecco with his hands right around his ankles. Oh, we have a fight on the other side. Look at this. After Crabtree, helmet's being thrown. Talib grabbed it off. Referee is down, and look at holding on to his ribs.
Well, that started with the block. That was Crabtree on Aqib Talib. Remember, there's some history between these two guys, and I think that's really where the fight started. Crabtree actually blocks him off the field.
We have another one right here.
Look at this.
Oh, and a swing right there.
This is crazy because now you're going to get ejected from the game. I mean, this is just selfish. When your own self-interest are more important than the team, then you put yourself and your team at risk. And that's terrible. You just can't do it. You got to exercise some self-control.
Snapping it in half, and then moments ago, here's what happened.
Yeah, I think this. Look, watch this block. Look, and it doesn't stop there.
Wow.
I mean, you just knew that this was going to happen, and that's all on Crabtree right there. And then of course Talib, he retaliates, and then you've got Lyman in there, and this is just out of control.
Quick pass, goal line. The two-point conversion is there. Randall Cobb once again. And this game has officially gone to Chippy as penalty markers fly.
Well, they're going to get Wilkerson for throwing punches.
And there's a helmet that's being removed. More penalty flags.
Like I said, inexplicably, you can see him right here. He throws a punch. And he comes back and he'll throw another one right there.
Smith a chance for a return.
And they ran right into Smith. Clifton Smith was hit on the punt and still lying down. And Dante Wesley ran into him. And now, you think these clubs have played each other over the years, even the young kids, and have learned. You just talked about what they showed them.
Yeah, this is always a physical rivalry, and they've run out of flags, so now the officials are even throwing hats to signify penalties.
And there is Aqib Talib, and there's an official trying to keep him out of further trouble, and we already have trouble here.
And that's good preventive officiating right there. And Dante Wesley's going to proclaim innocence, but boy, what a shot did he deliver on Clifton Smith, who had no chance to get to the ball.
Tell you what, this officiating crew just did a superb job.
Fantastic.
In stopping what could have been a total melee into, a kind of a scrum that ended in a hurry. Meanwhile, still down on the field is Clifton Smith.
Goes and gets set up, and Wesley just lowers the boom on him. And he's going to claim, he's going to proclaim innocence, but this is going to be a real problem for Dante Wesley. I mean, there's nothing there to show.
And Polamalu and others are there to plug the hole. And some late pushing. You can see this coming. They got Ike Taylor and Michael Orr over there. I don't know who they're going to flag.
Well,
there's other Polamalu's over here, too. The Ravens are trying to hold back a whole bench, not allowing anyone to run onto the field.
The Ravens are the team. Boy, I'll tell you.
Tony Correnti.
He's had a rough day.
He has.
Got down. He got stepped on where I thought he could have really hurt his ankle.
In the Bengals-Jags game, it looks like a standard play. A.J. Green and Jalen Ramsey, two stars on their respective sides of the football, get into a huge fight, and everybody goes at it. Now, you see the players running into it. That's A.J. Green and Jalen Ramsey at the bottom of the pile. A.J. Green throwing several punches, and I'm going to show you a replay in a moment that he tried a chokehold on Jalen Ramsey. Watch. So Ramsey will push him down. Ramsey pushed down A.J. Green. Green throws him in a chokehold, rips him back down, and is throwing punches. No one has any chill at this moment, and they're after it. All Ragnarok is breaking out there in Jacksonville. Bengals and Jags throwing punches. A.J. Green was ejected. Jalen Ramsey was ejected.